Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we're pop hunting in Niagara Falls. So let's get started. And if you guys want to see what the falls is looking like, there it is over there. We've got the Horseshoe Falls as well as the American side. And it's actually really cool to see both of them together. And if you look closely at the bottom, you can even see the Maid of the Mist. I wonder if Pam and Jim are there. Oh, and you know what, guys? I forgot to mention I'm also here with the Funko Pop cast. Hey, guys. And now the main place that we're going to be checking out today is, of course, Clifton Hill, because they've got a bunch of like touristy stuff and also a couple stores that do sell Funko Pops. And the first one that we're going to be trying here is, where is it? Hershey's World. Hershey's World? Yeah, Hershey's Chocolate. I got it. It's Hershey's Chocolate World. Because you never know, guys. They might have the foodie that looks exactly like this. How's it going? So we've been doing some digging for a little while, and I found that they have a lot of stuff that they've created, but not like other companies with their brand, if that makes sense. Like they've got these here. Where'd they go? Like this here that looks like a Barbie, but it's not a Barbie. Do you guys know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't think they're gonna have any. But they do have 1 pound chocolate bars. And now, even though they don't have any pops, it's still a pretty cool store if you ever come to Niagara Falls. I mean, come on, guys. They have your choose your favorite candy machine. It's pretty sick. And then, guys, right next door is the Coca-Cola store, and we figured we might as well come in to see if they have anything in terms of like ad icons or foodies. And it seems like they've got a lot of like branded things, but again, nothing Funko related. But hey, we tried. And even though they didn't have any Funko Pops, I was able to get this here, guys, this Canada Dry Lemonade Ginger Ale. Let's try it out. Not too shabby. Now we popped into this arcade quickly to see if they had any Funko products, and we ran into this here, which actually has one. If you guys look closely, there's one in the back there. Let me see, there's the pint-sized heroes. Do you guys see that one way back there? As well as this one, which is kind of cool. But I don't think we're gonna be going for it. It's just the pint-sized heroes. So now that we're out of the Coca-Cola store, the next place that we're gonna be going to is Gags Giggles, which I know does have pops, but they also don't let me film in there, so it could be a little bit tricky. And then as soon as we walked in, guys, we ran into this, I think, off-brand Superman t-shirt. It's also a Funko Pop, kind of weird. You know what, guys? The sign used to be right here that said do not film, but it looks like it's gone. And if you guys want to check it out, they've got a lot of the NASCAR ones, Seinfeld, Penguins. I've got a bunch of like Star Wars ones as well as the Mighty Ducks, and over here we've got like just a bunch of random ones that are a little bit older and you don't see very often. And one that kind of stood out to me here is Tigra from Thundercats. Depending on how much this one is, I might have to get it. Now, is there anything that kind of like stands out to you guys here? If you're looking at them?
Definitely that Tigra. That's a pretty cool pop.
Okay, cool.
Series. There are some cool things here. There actually is the Make-A-Wish Minnie Mouse. I do have the Spider-Man, but I don't have any of the other ones, so
nice,
that's one to look out for.
Yeah, that's definitely a cool one. And now down at the bottom here on the other side, I noticed that they do have the King Tut from the Batman 1966 classic TV series. The only problem with it is that it seems to be a little bit faded on the front. And if this is the only one, I probably won't be grabbing it today. And the price on it is 40 bucks. So maybe if it was a little bit cheaper, I would get this one. But for now, I'm debating on it. Oh, and a little bit higher. This is a pretty unique pop, guys. The first ever cricket one. It's actually in the Sports Legends category. And if you guys want to take a look at him, well, here he is. And here's the thing, guys, I was going to be getting him today, but because I already pre-ordered him at a local comic book store, I'm not going to be getting it for now, but we will have it in the collection in the future. And now coming down a little bit farther, guys, I noticed they have some of the Game of Thrones Legacy Collection figures that are actually made by Funko back in, like, I want to say 2015 or 2016. Then over here, we've got a lot of the 5-star characters, some of the Harry Potter ones, as well as Kingdom Hearts. And then a little bit farther over, even farther from those guys, we've got like some Wacky Wobblers, as well as Luka Doncic. And it's kind of funny, I did pick up the Invisible Woman a long time ago when I was here. Oh, and you know what, guys, on our way out of here, we ran into some older pop pins. They've got them in the cabinet here. Superman, Iron Man, and Batman. Pretty neat. Frankenstein and King Kong? Who's gonna win? Now, we've come up with something kind of interesting. We are over here at Wizards Golf, and whoever wins, the other person has to buy them a Funko Pop. Let's see how it goes. And the neat thing is about down here, guys, everything is black light. Just to let everybody know, I am not doing so hot. I've taken 4 strokes every single hole. I gotta pick up the pace. Okay, so we have made it out of Wizard Golf, and I guess I'll just let Matt tell you. You tallied up the scores.
Okay, so Tristan shot a 57, but he actually did get a hole-in-one right at the end.
I did.
That was really awesome. DK had got a 46, and I got a 43, so I guess I'm the winner today.
You did. You were close. You were definitely close, but All right. Yeah, you won. Oh, and because Dylan and I both lost, we're gonna hold up our end of the bargain and buy Matt a Funko Pop. So let's go over to Freak Show Comics. And just like that, everybody, we're there. And now as soon as we walk in, guys, they have a giant selection of figures with some newer ones here like Vincent Price, La Lorena. We also have Stitch with ukulele, Doctor Strange, the Specialty Series one, which I really enjoy, as well as a bunch of the Blacklight figures, Black Adam, some Pokemon Pops over here, as well as Bruno, who you do not see very often. Oh, and I might as well show off the cabinet because they've got most of the Power Rangers down here, as well as some Peanuts. We've got Sailor Moon, Grinch, as well as Max, Gizmo, and then some of the newer SDCC figures, as well as the Leatherface over here from Pretty Woman. That's a cool one. And now here's where they have most of their Pops, and I know they've got a lot of newer stuff, but also some older things as well. And one thing that stood out to me right away was the sodas, and it looks like they've got one left of the Japanese TV series Spider-Man, as well as this one over here, guys, one left of George Jetson. I think I'm probably going to be getting him today. And then if you guys want to take a look at the rest of the figures, there's some pretty decent ones here, like some of the albums, as well as Pearl Jam, the 5-pack. Then we've also got like Jackie Robinson, Oscar de la Hoya, ooh, the Rainbow MTV Moon Person. This is one that I do not see very much. And then as we keep going, guys, we've got like Funko Gold, as well as Boys to Men, Preacher, which is a pretty old figure. And then they also have Glowing Mr. Burns, Fake Crash Bandicoot, a bunch of the comic book series Turtles, which are pretty sick. And then if you guys want to check out this side, we've got a lot of the dinosaurs, as well as They Live, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Black Clover, which are some brand new figures. Then we've also got Alligator from Garbage Pail Kids, and then as we get farther over, just like a lot of interesting figures that I honestly don't see too much. And I know I keep saying that, but it really is nice how many older figures they've got here. And now we got to check out the opposite side because there is a lot of interesting Pops here, like Hammerhead, one of the blue box Star Wars characters, as well as over here I noticed Spot from The Good Dinosaur. It's too bad that they don't have Arlo, otherwise I definitely would have got him. And then as we keep going here, we've got like Shang-Chi, as well as a bunch of Marvel ones at the bottom, and then some more Marvel over here, as well as DC, and then a bunch of these ones up here, which are the Pops with Purpose ones. And then I think this one here is just the pink version of Batman. Yeah, it looks like it. And you know what, guys, this one is only $30, and I do not have it in my collection. It could be fun to get. I don't know, I'll think about it. And then I gotta show off what's going on behind the counter, guys, because down at the bottom there's Funtime Foxy, as well as King Louie, Abu, we've got Michael Myers, as well as Slash, and then a little bit higher there is some interesting figures like the Tweedledee, as well as Tweedledum, Colossal Titan, Wacko, which is a really cool one. And if you guys want to take a look at the rest of them, here they are. And now just off to the left here, guys, I noticed that they have the entire Shang-Chi set, and the one that I'm looking for is the Great Protector, but they're selling them as a set of 7, so I don't think I'm going to be getting this one today. Okay, so we are now at a Freak Show Comics, and since it's just down the road, we might as well go to Big B. Let's see what they've got. And now if you guys want to see what the section is looking like, I'll be honest, there really isn't much. Like a lot of the ones at the bottom here are faded, which means they've been here for a while, but up at the top, they do have some of the new Wonder Woman, Seinfeld, as well as a bunch of the new previous exclusive Turtles. And then besides that, like Red Panda May's pretty nice, as well as some of the Pokemon, but that seems to be about it for here. Oh, and you know what, guys? Right next to the Funko Pops, they've got the Dumpster Fires with This Is Fine, as well as the original one, and then a little bit higher, they've got the Crab Rave U2s. And now that we're back, everybody, let's go through everything that I picked up. Also, if you haven't checked out a Funko Popcast and want to find out what they picked up today, I will have it linked in the description down below. And so let's start with what I got over Goofs and Gags, because that would have been the first store that I actually picked up something at, and it's too bad that Hershey as well as Coca-Cola didn't have any figures. It would have been perfect. But like I mentioned while I was in the store, it seemed like they had branded things that weren't made by other companies, just literally made by Coca-Cola, so it makes sense. And so here is the first figure that I picked up, and I swear they've had this since it first released. It was Tigra from Thundercats, the Thundercats Classic set. You know what, looking on the back of the box, I don't have any other Thundercat Funko Pop. I just thought it would be a fun one to pick up because of how old it is, from 2017. I mean, that's like 5 years ago. If you guys want to see the other characters in the set, they do have them on the back of the box, and I'm really enjoying that it is the original ones that released in maybe like 2011, 2012, sometime around then. Oh, and if you're curious, I did end up paying $40 for this figure, which was pretty much the cheapest they had them in that store, and I know why. It's because it's Niagara Falls, it's a touristy area, they're gonna have things a little bit more expensive. So this right here is literally everything that I picked up on Clifton Hill, but that's not where the haul ends for today, because when we went over to Freak Show Comics, I got a pretty good amount of stuff. And so I guess I'll show you guys the sodas that I got first, which was George Jetson, as well as Spider-Man Japanese TV series, and then I got Goliath. And then when it comes to the Funko Pop, I picked up one of them I needed for my set, which was the Blacklight Oogie Boogie. And I do know that he looks very similar to the normal Oogie Boogie, but I have most of them from this set, so I figured why not, let's get him. Because I think now looking on the back, I am only missing, well actually now that I say that, I might be missing Jack Skellington as well as Sally, but then I think I got Jack a little while ago. I'd have to check on that, but I know for a fact I'm missing Sally. I'm just blanking on Jack a bit. Yeah, because I definitely have the 10-inch one, as well as the Mare and Zero, and now Oogie Boogie. Yeah, I'll check before I buy it. And now, everybody, let's get into the sodas for today. And it's actually pretty fitting that I got George Jetson because it was his birthday the other day. And so because of that, let's start with him. And they only had one left, and I figured, why not? Let's get him. And also, this is the first time I've ever opened up a George Jetson, so it'd be really sick if we got the Chase. But here's the thing. They only had one of them left, and I believe the Chase version is him with a helmet on, so it's probably a little bit heavier, and I couldn't really feel them out because there was only one, so I don't know. And so anyways, guys, here we go. Let's find out if we got the Chase George. It's not looking like it. Yeah, he doesn't have a helmet on. And now here's the thing, even though it isn't the Chase, it's still a really well done soda, and especially because it was his birthday the other day, I had to pick him up no matter what. And if you guys are curious what this one is limited to, it is 1 out of 8,400. Now everybody, let's get into, oh geez, the Goliath soda. And this one, I did already open up one of them and haven't got the Chase yet, so fingers crossed we can get that to complete my set. And so here we go, and I'm also noticing that this one was $5 more than the other one, so maybe it's the Chase. I don't know if they could even guarantee that. It was probably just $5 more, maybe because it was more limited. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. But anyways, here we go. It's the normal one, because I believe the Chase one is like the rock version of them, and this is definitely not that. Now hold on, before I get too ahead of myself, we have to check the disc just to make sure. Yeah, this is the normal Goliath, limited to 1 out of 10,500. Oh, you know what, maybe this one was more expensive because it was a previous exclusive, and I believe Spider-Man is one as well. Yeah, he is, but he was only $20. I don't know what it is, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. And now let's get into the last soda for today, and I believe for this one it would be glow in the dark? I think so. Oh, and one more thing before we open it up. If you guys want to check out the sticker on it, it's got the previous exclusive and free comic book day logo. It's pretty interesting. And so here we go, everybody. Let's find out if we got the Chase one. And also, the good news is with this soda is that I don't have any of them in the collection, so whatever I get, I don't really care. And let's find out. Oh yeah, it glows in the dark, so I can't tell yet. I don't know. It may glow, I'm not sure. And now before I check, I do want to say that this is actually a really well done soda, and I'm noticing that this one is a Marvel one, and it does not bobble, which is nice. And now here we go, guys. Let's check to see if it glows in the dark. It does not, and it's also limited to 1 out of 16,700. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That is everything for today, and I hope that you guys did enjoy, and if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Balls hanging low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the